When I was yours, you told me not to leave it all behind. I guess that's what I've done. And now I don't feel the way that I should feel inside. It's time to let it go. We started out strong, into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong, into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. You gave me something. Although it hurts, I know that you're the reason I feel down. It's time to let it go. 'Cause we don't work, and I'm tired of trying to turn it all around. I'm rising from it all. We started out strong, into the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong, until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one.
Oh, hello everybody! We are back in the Faladimmadome today. Where else would we be? So, unfortunately, as you probably saw in the first couple seconds, we just still have the 3 clues, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's what we're gonna work on tonight. Trying to get number 4 and 5 for that matter. Hey Dennis, welcome to Initiate. It's a pleasure to have you. I see you've discovered the Giga Chad. The song slaps. Yeah, that I love that song. Any of the, is it Darren Styles? I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah. The Monstercat happy hardcore stuff is pretty good. Yeah, they are removing the gender requirement from recruitment drives, so not becoming a female will not hurt me any longer, but I'll still need to get, still have to do the, what's that called? That one quest. It's the Herblore quest. Heroic Ritual, still have to do that one, before I can do the recruitment drive. But it'll be a great day when I get that, because then I can die here in peace. But, okay, so since last time, I don't quite remember where we left off level-wise, but we have now hit 86 defense and 90 hit points, which brings us to 112 combat as well. So, getting pretty high. I'm hoping that that I can get the rest of my clue scrolls within this combat level. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll just see. But we've been making some pretty good progress on the iron ore. We have like 400... Ah, geez, I should know this. Like 440-ish, something like that, out of the 1230 or so that we need. It's in the spreadsheet, but I just keep forgetting to check. But that's coming along pretty nicely. Maybe I could have gotten if I kept going. You love that my steel skirt, adamant mace, trunk locked Iron Man is higher combat level than your group Iron Man. They've been lying to you, I'm telling you. 150,000 guards is the best way to train. So, since last time, unfortunately, the 4th of July I couldn't stream, and then I had a funeral on Tuesday, so I haven't gotten to play quite as much as I have previously. But I did, between now and last stream, I got 48 clue scrolls. Unfortunately, no doable steps, but I gave it a shot. And then all of next week I'm headed out on vacation, so a little bit slowing down on the daily progress, unfortunately, but still putting in the effort when I can. But you know, family kind of has to come first usually, so it is what it is. Yeah, real life is a little bit important, but I know that as a viewer, what you really want is you want me to have 5 clue scrolls in a casket and a video out, so just doing the best I can. Where's the vacay going to be? To the moon? No, it'll be up in Minnesota, in a family cabin somewhere for a week. So that's where all my vacation days are going this year. Hey Isaac Jacob, I have not completed any mediums yet. Yes sir. Still working on that first one. By now I would have completed one if I hadn't fumbled my first 3 medium clues, unfortunately, but just doing this for XP. Iron and medium clues. But today we today we headed over to Dollar Tree and bought all these really crappy cheap toys that hopefully will keep our kids busy in the car. You're live on YouTube. Yep, yep. Crazy man with an Addy mace. That's very true. Quite crazy. Will certainly complete whole medium collection log if you can roll them within your chunk. No Supreme OneChunk anymore. Well, okay, so I'm treating clue scroll rewards kind of like, to me they're kind of like, random event rewards. Where like, if you get them, you have to use them. But if you can't get them, you don't have to use them. So that's how I'm using them for like skill challenges. But in terms of like completing the drop table, for clue scrolls, there's never really a great time to do that either. The way that I've heard that like likely will never happen is once you unlock all of the clue steps, you have to then you have to complete the log. But all I know is it's not feasible in this chunk for me to complete the log, so I'm not gonna bother with it. What would the dream drop be from a medium clue? So I believe the best thing I can possibly get by far would be the Addy X. An Addy X could bring me up to a 100% chance of each chop cycle of getting a log, so I would like reach maximum efficiency going for my high farming level that I need. And then next best would probably be an Addy pickaxe. If I roll the east chunk, the west chunk before I roll the east chunk, I'd have to do it with my current pickaxe, which is a mithril pickaxe. I'd have to get the pet with the mithril pick, which doesn't sound great. So that would be good just in case that happens. Otherwise, a fire battle staff would be great, or an amulet of power, or an amulet of strength trimmed. But of course, that combat stuff is only really useful for when I'm doing combat. So, and I'm already over halfway done with my guards, so wouldn't be too useful at this point, but better than nothing. And for the battle staff, I'll probably get a normal fire staff at some point from beginners anyway. Gilded apron for the guild. Yeah, that's from an easy clue though, which I did have a beginner step, by the way. I did have one here last time, and I got another beginner step. And so I tried it at 55% chance of completion, and unfortunately rolled the 45% failure, so that's not in my inventory anymore, but it is what it is. If Coffee Cake were here, he would understand how that feels. I guess ranger boots would be pretty cool too. Would the cabbage round shield be good? Equal to the Addy square? Well, yeah, I suppose any of the Addy armor would be an upgrade as well. Once again, only really useful for combat, but the cabbage would be useful for fashion skate, which we are in desperate need of, as always. Hey Beppis, I'm glad you could join. That Earth Impling is taunting me. I should hop on my other guy and go get him. Show stats. Yes, 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 of course, of course. There you go. Since last time, I believe the only things that have changed are defense and hit points. And my combat level also changed. It's now 112. We've surpassed 101 days of playtime. Show feet too. No. Alright, let me see. Okay. I'm gonna lure that guy over here. How long will 99 farming take just a tree patch? Oh geez. A long time, especially if I don't have a better source of seeds. For me right now, I think of everything in terms of seeds. Because that's the bottleneck for me, but just growing the plants too will take forever. So I'm not quite sure. It'd definitely be a couple years longer than what I currently have to do for 88. But fortunately, that's not a explicit requirement of this chunk. It's kind of an implied one with the farming pet, but not explicit. Oh, also, I did all of the crests. I unlocked all the crests that I can. So I'm short 500k because of that money crest. But it's nice seeing my to-do list get smaller. So how was everybody's 4th of July? Assuming that we mostly have the Americans amongst us. Well, actually, I'd be curious about you other not American 4th of Julys as well. Danish year, so nothing special happened. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. At least people not in the U.S. got a good night's sleep. Probably. Spent it hiding in the room. Loud booms from neighbors scared the cats. Yeah, my kiddos don't like the big booms either. So we had like a little baby fireworks show with like sprinklers and smoke bombs. I said sparklers and smoke bombs and stuff like that. And then put them to bed, and then we brought out the big boys. But we had to go quite a ways away for the big boys. And actually, I never even got to light off my big boys, so because the place that I was at had plenty of big boys, and they had sleeping kids there, so. I'm hoping that it works for next year. We'll see. It's always a questionable thing about Chinese gunpowder in year 2. We'll see. Had a Danish on the 4th. If you get lucky, you can roll south, then west. Or is that east for the guild? East for the guild, yeah. Is it possible to go south again from the guild? I believe that's possible, yeah. Oh, I just got a clue. First one. Yeah, I can roll here And then since I can walk into this chunk, I can go here and I can barely slip through right there. I believe. Alright, let's see. First one of the evening. Let's take a look. Is it? Nope. Nope. 1. Need to do another Roman candle fight. That was fun. But, I also have some leftover Roman candles, for what it's worth. You're talking... Oh, the crafting guild. Rolling the crafting guild from south? Oh, I see what you mean. Like, roll this way. Yeah, I can roll crafting guild from either west or south. I don't know how I'd go about doing 99 crafting, honestly. Although with the molds, it would probably help a ton. I guess I could get the gold ore from here. Yeah, I could get the gold ore and silver. Also, I wouldn't have that bank there because I wouldn't have the diary done. Yeah, I'd either need the brown apron. I guess that would lock me until I got either the gold apron or brown apron. Hey Ryan, man, still on the grind. Love the dedication. Yep. We are out here getting that bread, getting that iron. 99 prayer would be a big oof. Oof, yeah. It would be something for sure. Although I've like already passively gotten 73, so like it doesn't feel too bad. But then again, I have killed a heck of a lot of things and buried a darn lot of bones. And I'm not even like, probably not even like an 1/8 of the way. Let me see, how much experience do I have? 1 million, so I'm like 1/13 of the way there. Yeah, it would take a long time for sure. Especially if I didn't have big bones at all. Dimmadome, or the Dimmadome. Precisely. This person, I suppose, you stay north, you. Could get lucky and get that boat by the crafting guild. Boat by the crafting guild. Oh, like down here. I don't think either of these would actually unlock anything for me. Wait, no, the Brimhaven one. I think Brimhaven would be rollable if I got there. Because I can walk to Ardone. I just have to unlock a lot of chunks. Same for Corsair Cave. Is that true? Can you get to the Corsair Cave without... Like if I had 10 agility, I could get there without the ship. And actually, I don't think I can even get there without talking to that guy. Yeah, you have to start the quest. So I think if I got there, I'd be able to roll, or Brimhaven would be rollable, but not Ardone or Corsair Cove, I think. Is this my money? Mine now. Oh, yeah. Oh. Earth Templing. Okay. Oh, yeah. If this guy takes my Earth Templing, by the way, I will be upset. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I'm gonna... upset. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna hop worlds if this guy's here. You'll eventually unlock Puro Puro if you get the northern chunk, you guess. Yeah, yep. That would be both good and bad. Good for fast impling, bad because of lucky impling spawn. Yeah, well, yeah, we would see for sure. It would be bad because I would have an anvil and I would have rune bars, which means 99 smithing. So that would be the real reason it would be bad. Question is just, is it reasonable to have to train that up to 99? Some Puro, I don't know. And for the lucky impling, I wouldn't have to go for all of the items on there. That's not going to be one of my requirements because that's the same thing as doing the whole clue scroll drop table, which is just kind of a little bit crazy. But I would go for one item from each tier of clue scroll because that's how it's listed out on the wiki on the page. And I would definitely have to catch one, you know. That's just kind of a given. I think I could do the quest though. I think I can get all the items. I have clay. Although, hang on. What does he require? Let me take a look. Doric's quest. Clay, copper, and iron. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I already have all the copper and I have all that stuff already. So, yep. Should be able to do that. Not too bad. Yeah, it would be a lot of iron if I did it exclusively off of iron. That'd be a lot of guard kills, but I feel like at that point I would probably spawn camp eclectics for gold ore at a rate of 1 out of 10. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
When this dark lure fails, it's very annoying. Because then it can just wander wherever. And you still have to wait the 10 seconds. It would be nice to get Puro before I get the East Falador chunk though, because then I would have a better source of law runes in the essence implings there. For the construction grind I would have to do, getting 99 from bagged plants, teleporting to my house and back. Because as of right now, to get all those law runes, I would have to do like 1 million White Knight kills or something. That's one of the things that's so fun about these chunk accounts, is you never really know the order of your chunks, and it can impact so vastly like how you're going to accomplish your tasks. It's kind of cool. 99 construction with back plants is a backlog for sure. Well, I don't know if it would be. If I'm not backlogging 88 farming, and if I don't have to backlog the Tangleroot with only one tree patch from seed nests, I don't know if I could warrant backlogging the construction. You know, it kind of depends on how long it takes, and it's hard to judge that without doing it. Like 1 million White Knights would take a very long time. A couple years. And then I also have to make 420 mil to buy the bag plants. So maybe it would be. I don't know. Oh, also, I just like to share this with whoever will listen. But the other day, I got a new electric shaver for my face, and I tried it and it did a good job. It cut off a lot of hair, but it cut it off and all my hairs were very pokey. So when I ran my hand across my like new stubble, one of them stabbed into my finger and broke off of my neck, and it became a little splinter in my finger. And I was at work and I'm like, I don't have anything to get this out. I'm just gonna die today. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
You're wondering if I end up unlocking the Black Knight Tower, will you then go for all the kills for the White Knight armor?
Yeah.
I think for that I have to do recruitment drive too. I think. Not sure, I'd have to check. Hey Brian! You were cannoning guards to stack medium clues at Falador and somehow drew so much attention. Location. Very true. It's the price of real estate over here is pretty nuts. Oh, forgot to drop it. Dummy. Manscape. This was not a Manscaped product, so that's why it all went to crap. Clearly. It was actually Philips brand, which is the same brand as my TV, and I'm like, huh, it's kind of weird. It's weird how like some brands are so everywhere. Like, what kind of company makes both electric shavers and televisions? It's kind of weird. I think that's locked behind Wanted. It might be behind Wanted. He's Henry's. Never heard of it. If you got all 5 clues, would you open on stream? Yeah, I'm planning on, regardless of if I'm streaming when I get the 5th clue or when I or if I get it off stream, I'm planning on opening the casket on stream. But I would make it apparent that there would be spoilers. But yes, whenever I can get White Knight armor, I'm gonna have to get all the kills for sure. Same for Mahogany Homes. Whenever I can, my current contract is in Hosidius, so it might be a hot minute. But eventually I'll have to get all the items there too. Yep, I'll open it on stream. It'll get the full disappointment in full swing for sure. You'll still hightail it out of here as soon as you get the 5th clue. Watching the video on YouTube is just so chill to watch the entire experience. No spoil. Yeah, that makes sense. That's one reason that like watching streams is just kind of, sometimes it's like I don't feel like I need to watch a video if I've watched someone stream enough. Even though if like the video shows stuff that I did miss, I just feel like I don't need to see it. So, and there's lots of other stuff that's going to be in the next video, so. Word on the grapevine, through the grapevine, is that Limpwert's gonna have a new chunk video tomorrow. I'm very excited. Oh my gosh. He's taking my essence and playing. Oh. Well, it was just a drive-by. I'm sorry. This is the only time I can stream. It only works for me when I'm not working and when kids are in bed, which happens to be like in the middle of the night for Europeans. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Howdy. Notice a lot of implings roam this chunk. Yeah, yep, because the spawn's just right there. Thanks. Yeah, I'm working on the new video. It just it'll be a second because I'm waiting till I get the casket. But you can always watch the VODs here if you want to stay as up to date as I can offer. And of course, in the description, there's also like spreadsheets and my temple page, which show like up to date stats and the items that I'm going for and stuff like that. So you can be as plugged in as you can be, but yeah. I've been refreshing YouTube a lot lately, hoping someone make a new one. At the moment, the most typed ones for me are still mine and Jepperites. Oh, I don't think I've heard of him. I have to watch him. You insomnia game checking it. That's the kind of people that would be up over there, I suppose. Or like night shift. How many mediums so far on the latest clue grind? That depends on if you're talking about like the whole going for the next clue, or between my 3 steps I have here and towards my 4th one. Like in total? Because a lot. After you lost the last ones. Okay. So I could figure out some math. I know I've done around 60,000 kills, I believe. Divide that by 128, so yeah, around at least 460-ish, something like that. Something like that. Am I dry for Faladaddy steps? I don't think I'm dry, technically. My 3rd step, I had to do 20,000 kills instead of the on average 10, but I believe the first 2 were pretty fast, and I don't believe I've hit 10,000 for this one yet. Actually, maybe I have. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. Maybe I can... There's probably a way to find out. At this point, there's just so many numbers related to clue scrolls and kills and stuff floating in the nether in my brain that I have a hard time keeping it all straight now. All I know is I've killed a lot of them, I've gotten a lot of clues, and it's taken a long time. Jepperi made a series where he locked himself above a certain altitude and longitude in RuneScape. Interesting. Oh, is he the Northern locked? I feel like I've... Or am I thinking of someone else? Troll country only or something? I guess that's kind of different. Should check him out for sure. Sounds interesting. Does he have like an end goal, or just get far? Like chunks are kind of just get far. Hey Toffer, welcome to the stream. Oh, I missed your comment up there, Stephen. Sorry. What's the next milestone? So the next obvious one will be when I get 5 medium clues, and then I'll have a medium casket, and that's when the next video comes out, so I guess that's the next milestone. But in the meantime, we're getting a lot of iron ore, which we're about 35% of the way done with our iron ore. So getting 100% will be a milestone for sure. I'm not sure if after the casket, if I'm going to continue doing this, or if I'm going to switch back to the chopping. I'll probably take a break and do chopping, unless I have 2 medium, unless it's just a 3-step and I have 2 medium steps left, then I'll have to grind out another clue, but yeah. That is Waddle Doddla, or however you spell it. Oh. Okay. Shows how much I know. His goal is to kill every single boss in the northern part of RuneScape, which means everything from KBD to Godwars. Oh. Just kill him. Does that include next? Because that would be quite difficult. And if you want to see how, like that, I said I was 35% done. If you want to see that number go up, you can click in the description. There's a link to a spreadsheet. The second tab is the smithing tab, and it shows how close I am to done with my iron ore from guards. They drop at a rate of 1 out of 128, so yeah, pretty much however many, oh, here's number 3. Let's see. Sorry, number 2. Oh. But yeah, pretty much because the medium clues and iron ore have the same drop rate, pretty much whatever the count of iron ore is there is pretty much however many clues I've gotten while doing it. So like 450-ish or so. Oh, next is locked behind desert treasure. I guess that makes sense. Number go up. It is satisfying getting to press my macro button, the up button, to make it go up 1 and see the percent. Like a couple seconds later, update like 0.12% or something. It's like, yeah. And then like if I'm away from my spreadsheet for a while and I collect some iron ore, then I get to like mash the button like 5 times for my 5 iron ore. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah, I feel like, well, I don't think he'd be able to solo next, probably. But he could probably do something, like, you know, Swampletics wasn't able to solo Theater of Blood. He could do something like that. And of course you have to make an exception to go to Desert Treasure. So today the wifey got a lot of itchy, like, bug bite looking things, like a whole bunch in just random places. And we were wondering, like, could it be chickenpox? She got the vaccine a long time ago when she was a kid, but never like got chickenpox. I had it as a kid. But then we sent some pictures because our son had it too, just a little, not as bad. And so we sent it to his the children's doctor or whatever. It doesn't look like monkeypox. Monkeypox is more like boils. This is more like, it looks like fleas or bed bugs. It looks like those kind of bites, but they're just kind of everywhere. So I don't know what the deal is, but I hope we're still able to head up to Minnesota and hang out with our extended family. Yeah, bed bugs. I don't know, but like, I mean, I share that bed too, and I'm fine. And I don't know why our son would get it. He has his own bed, but don't know. Okay, nobody's stealing this from me, right? Yeah. Thanks, Dennis. I hope so too. It doesn't seem very fun. She said before I came down here, she's like, I think I got one in my eyelid. I'm like, how? That doesn't sound fun at all. So if I am suddenly called away, it is probably because she's in great pain and needs someone to squeeze or something. Anything exciting happen? Let me think. Well, I guess if it counts, I had a beginner clue step that I could do, and then I got another one from a drive-by impling, so I gave that a shot. Unfortunately, no luck. It was a 55% chance of completion, but that was exciting for like the brief moment after I got the step, and then it was not exciting anymore. But since last time I got 48 clue scroll drops, and none of them were doable, unfortunately. I got some defense levels, or at least one, and a hit points level, which got me 112 combat, so yep. That's kind of exciting, I suppose. I hit 1125 total, which is pretty cool. But unfortunately, the most exciting thing would have been 2 more medium clues. Then we'd have a really exciting stream tonight, but yeah. Actually, I don't know if it would be that exciting. I would open my clue scroll, clue casket, and then I would get the reward, and then I would probably just woodcut. I don't know what else I would do that would be fun. Because I would want to break probably from guards. Not that they're super fun. So you have to ask them, will the Faladaddy clan chat be created? If you're talking about clan chat versus friends chat, I do have a friends chat that I think is open to everybody that I'm never in here, but it's there if you want to join. I'm not sure if that'll suffice. Eventually I'm going to need to get a coordinated effort to funnel nature implings into this account, which I think will be difficult by myself. So I don't know if that'll be a Discord thing or a clan or a friends chat or what. But alright, nobody's taking this one. I don't know what I just got, but I'm glad. Welcome, Mr. Skank. So we're on what, 2? I think we're on 2. I need to say 2 because every time I world hop, it likes to get rid of my message here. Is that 2 or was that 3? Has anyone been counting? I know it's my job, but like, has anyone been counting? Name is not that lucky. Your group Ironman. The ideal drop from a beginner clue. So yeah, that would be either, it depends on if I have an admin axe, because a black axe would be pretty good. I think it gets me up to an 88% woodcut chance at 99 or something like that. So it gets me pretty high. But a black axe would be good. Or any of the elemental stabs other than earth would be good. So yeah, those are the main things I want from beginners. And a shoulder parrot would be cool, because then I'd have something in the cape slot. What is Falador's guard to citizen ratio? Well, I feel like there's a lot more guards than there are citizens. Well, actually I have no idea. Because the, I guess you would count like just random dudes. Like the bankers would still be citizens, right? If you're just talking about like the men NPCs, like they're not very many, but I'm talking about everybody. Don't know what I got, but I'm glad. Oh, I should probably respond to him. Sorry. Trying to find snake hide. Need snakeskin boots for your medium clue. Okay. Fastest. Sometimes it's kind of hard to decipher what my Hungarian friend here is trying to say in English, but I know what he's trying to say. Hoop snakes. Okay, I'll say that. If you can go to fossil. He also doesn't really like using the wiki. Island. Hoop snakes. Oh, snake skin. 1 out of 4. Oh, and you can also get them pretty good from mostly armless. I don't know how. I always forget where the. Something like that. I gotta check, dang it. Mostly armless. Wait, it's like way down here, right? Mostly harmless. Okay, so I just. Okay. Need a quest? Well, it's a good quest to do. Maybe a jungle slash for find and other 6 snake skin for good. Read 8 need. I think he's asking how many. Oh yeah, those snakes in temple trekking are also pretty good. Although I don't think anything related to dangerous combat he'd like to do. I usually just end up wikiing what he wants. Snake skin boots. How many does it take? I believe it's... Isn't it 6? It is 6.
Oh, yeah.
6 for boots. For 100%, I think I normally just chop stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Hours on the account, let's see. Whatever this is. So over 2,400, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So, a lot. But we still have loads to go. I really wish that I had made a larger dent into my farming and my hunter. I wish I had done all that before I got locked into this clue scroll grind again. Where is the western and southern bound of your current chunk? Western, right here. So I can't really vote in the pool. Actually, I think I can barely vote in the pool. The deposit box is just out of it. And the south is right here. I wish I had Wayne's chains here, because there's an easy step, I believe, that I can do down there. Well, I think I've put in 2 lamps in agility since last time. Level 1 to level 2 takes so stinking long. First skip topazing medium. It can. I think it can. Almost as much as your 2,000 total account. Yeah, I'm almost 2,000 plus myself. Just like 874 off. Something like that. No, that's wrong. That's right. Yeah. To be fair, you think voting in the poll should be totally legal? That many cards. Well, I can vote here, right? Somewhere? Yeah, I can vote in this community tab. Which makes you wonder, why do you need poll booths now? I don't know. You're on the grind from 55 to 80 agility to do a master clue step. That is a lot of agility to do. My thoughts and prayers are with you, Sir James. I feel like once you get Sears, it's not like the worst. But if you have 55 agility, I'm wondering how far you'll get in that master clue. But you never know until you hit a really tough roadblock. And I always think that clues are a great way to like force yourself to do things, to get levels, do quests, stuff like that. You didn't know that tab was a thing? Yeah, you gotta be a little resourceful on these accounts. Poll booths should be removed. But, I mean, they'd have to poll to remove poll booths, right? Which... There's something ironic about that, for sure. Currently killing 17,000 imps for 20 crafting. Oh, are you, you're not the one doing the extreme Ardone, are you? For the balls of wool? Maybe? I know someone's doing that had mentioned it. And that's what I always think of every time I get a ball of wool from a baby I'm playing with. I know there's that one guy who really would like this right now. Oh, really? So there must be someone else. And you're both doing the same thing. I don't remember his name. I know he was in LSD Broski's chat. Yeah, yeah. Could just say integrity change. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of their unpulled in other news changes. I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's like, I wish that stuff could get pulled, you know? I'm not trying to sound rude or anything, but watching all you guys with insane rules just makes normal Ironman seem too easy. Yeah, I mean, before I played this account, I just played hardcore after hardcore after hardcore, and when they died and they became Ironman, I'm like, well, now there's really no point to play, right? It's like, I don't know, I like playing on, always putting my play hours towards something prestigious, and I feel like a chunk account with crazy rules will always be prestigious and impressive, so I'm okay putting in loads of time to this one, so. But, and then I was like, well, what's the point of putting in all these hours into a hardcore Ironman if there are hardcore PvP Ironman out there? So then I made one of those, and then I got really far, and it was just too stressful, so I retired him for a while. I want him to die on his PvP too, but he leveled outside of my combat bracket on my PvP account. I tried, I got one attempt, but with the way that he's leveling his account, I don't think his account will be sustainable, but maybe that's just me doubting him. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just be excited for when he gets back from vacation and starts playing again. Not that bad as long as the imp stays in the chunk. Oh yeah, I know. When I did the imp drop table, he spawns like right here, and then sometimes he'll just instantly teleport away to like across the wall, and I'm like, Then I had to go kill him on an ult to get him to come back. Yeah, imp spawning is not very fun. Spawn killing. Could never do a snowflake account. Oh, Habib. Oh, is that the guy's name? Of the other Ardone Extreme. That sounds right. I think that's right. Can never do a snowflake account. Your account's from 2003 and only has like 1,000 hours on it. Yeah, you kind of gotta be a little bit addicted to to put in the hours that you need for these kind of accounts. I love the fact that you make these kinds of accounts. Gives you something to watch while you do your grinds on a silly group Ironman account. Well, I'm glad I can provide some entertainment for you. Has anyone made a Ultimate Ironman PvP account? Not to sound like a complete hipster, but I did make an Ultimate PvP only a long time ago too. His name's PvP Bankless. Let me look him up real fast. I don't remember what his stats were. PvP Bankless. Not too great. But yeah, I made him. I think I made him before C Engineer did his series. I think. I have to check. But I know there are some, just not as many. How do imp spawns work? They're just kind of the same as normal NPC spawns. They spawn every like 30 seconds or something. But sometimes they can just teleport away instantly. Which is kind of annoying. Do you plan on doing a big eclectic impling grind for construction experience, or just mainly sticking with bag plants? Well, the problem is I don't think I can get any experience from the eclectics because I need a saw in order to use any of the oak planks I would get. So unless I make an exception for a saw, the only way I can actually make anything in the house for experience is bag plants, unfortunately. You think Verif is running a ultimate PvP account? I would not be surprised in the slightest. Or he's like, actually my free-to-play Ultimate Ironman has actually been a PvP free-to-play Ultimate this entire time. You were playing this game when you were 8? You remember RS Beta? Wow, RS Beta. Like for the RS2 when they switched from Classic. I am not that early, unfortunately. I think I started playing in either 6 or 7. Or maybe even 8, I don't know. I remember having to rest. Yeah, the saw conundrum, unfortunately. If you ever unlock the party room, will you do a drop party of iron daggers? I think that is my plan. I have no other use for these iron daggers. Unless, I don't know, at Giant's Foundry, if you put in 2 iron daggers, will that be worth 1 bar? Or can you just not put in anything that's worth 1 like has 1 bar's worth of material. Because I don't know, I've never done it. 2001, before Runecraft. That's when you played a bit. Wow, it's a long time ago. Has to be a value of at least 2 bars. Okay, well then yeah, they're probably getting chucked to Party Pete.
Oh yeah.
My other account logged out. Gotta go grab the impling. Unless, nope. 0 to load. Back my magic. 75 in my range.
Oh yeah.
Hey Brendan. Bonk. I will say that after you do a lot of macing, sometimes I switch to the Mithril Scimitar because it's not actually that much worse or better or anything. They're pretty comparable, but the sound just isn't the same. It's got a good sound to it. You kind of play, but not much. Gone completely haywire with playing old school RuneScape the past 2 weeks. I really need to get out of it. Yeah, we all have those 2 weeks sometimes in our life. My 2 weeks has been going on for many years now. Oh, I know. I want to go listen to, if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to listen to a little bit of my Monstercat stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If it's not okay, let me know. Didn't know if you should go for 77 rune crafting or just grind out Winter Toad, till 99 when you play again, just so you can say you got a 99. True, it is kind of the give me 99. It's also a good way to burn out. As well. Once you take breaks on your way to 99. Like, it doesn't take a long time, but it is just kind of the same thing. So if you go for 99, it is, it is a time sink there, but it's not like the Mad Mole. But it's not the worst, true. Is there a there's gotta be a Mad Mole like OSRS beats, right? That's probably a slapper. But I don't know, I assume you can play that copyright without getting strikes, but I don't know, I'd have to look at it first. Yeah, 77 rune crafting is actually not too bad. It used to be horrible in terms of time with ZMI, but I'm sure Guardians of the Rift makes it much more manageable. And 77, I would say, is definitely more useful than 99 fire making. The cape is nice for stats, but that's kind of about it. And to say you have a 99 just to flex a little bit. But, the main reason to go for 99 is for the, the construction experience along the way, all the good rewards, stuff like that. Fletching, woodcutting. This is kind of loud. How many kills am I at, and what is the goal? So let's see. How many kills am I at? I'm trying to remember how I usually check. Oh, I usually check by body talismans. I'll go check the bank in a sec. Multiply that by 42.67. Because that's the rate of body talismans. I know I pick all of them up, and I know I don't get them from anywhere else. So that's unfortunately the best way I can tell. 3588. 588. So overall, I've killed 153,000. There is a tracker on RuneLight, but the majority of my kills are actually on mobile, where there is no tracker yet. And there is no, like, mobile RuneLight, you know? That would be too OP. It would be great for me, because then I could just, like, log kills on mobile. The goal right now, well, the short-term goal is to get a medium casket. I need 2 more clues, and then I have 100% guaranteed casket. So that's the short-term goal, but in the it's kind of hiding the real count applicable goal of needing a lot of iron ore to get to 39 smithing, so I can start doing gold. I need to get from 29 to 39. I need somewhere around 1,230 iron ore at a rate of 1 out of 128. So I need to kill like a total of about 250,000, something like that, guards. Right now I have about 450 iron in the bank towards that 1,250. So yeah. So yeah, that's the main goal right now. But you know, the iron ore goal is not very sexy, so the mediums are the goals for now. 250,000. My words, sometimes I don't know. But yeah, 250,000 guards is around what it will take for all of my iron, I believe. Sorry. Faladaddy, the person who killed as many Falador guards as there are people in Guam. Don't mess with this guy. True. And they even advertise that they're trying to keep order around here, but I'm just going around making chaos. Can't lock me up. 2,200. Yeah, I don't even know what I said. I'd have to listen back. Yeah, I'm surprised these guys are getting fired, or maybe they are. Every person, every new spawn is a new guard, fresh on the job, trying to stop the mad Faladaddy. When you log out, how do you keep clue scrolls going? So yeah, that's a nice thing that they added recently, where clue scroll, and I believe most item spawns actually are saved to the player rather than to the world. So when I drop these, they will only be the despawn timer will only go down while my player is logged in. It used to be where whenever the world was online, the despawn timers of items would go down. But since it was moved to the player variable rather than to the world, you can now do stuff like this. It's the same reason that, like, if you drop like some food and then hop worlds, I believe, I'd have to double check, but I think it'll carry with you, something like that. It's a fairly recent change to item drop mechanics to make death stuff more friendly or something. Holy mother, a spider just scooted across the wall. It doesn't. You don't approve of jump scares. Oh man, those are the worst. I remember growing up, I had a traumatic experience where I was like, we were like gonna turn on the TV, and then we look up at it, like press the remote, and we didn't see it because like the TV was black. But then when the TV turned on, it turned like white or whatever. There's like this huge, like, I don't know what they were, whatever those are called. The brown ones that are pretty darn big around the Midwest. Anyway, there's the stats. Yeah, I empathize. I hate spiders. We have too many of them around here. Which is why I could never do Australia. Sorry, I'll go back to the stats in a sec. Gotta refresh these. Non-tradable drops you save to the world. Yeah. Sorry, to the player. Yep. Pretty sure it's all drops from NPCs. Faladaddy. Farmadaddy. Yeah, something like that. Because I know in Bodhi's recent video, he discovered that was how it worked with his food on the ground. Yeah, spiders are not great. I don't understand how people can keep them as pets. Which I'm kind of paranoid these days because we, over the 4th of July weekend, we've been to mixed success. We've been trying to leave it so that our cat can both get in and out of the house. We don't have a cat door or a dog door or anything. Because we keep her food inside, but she likes to go outside, otherwise she'll pee everywhere. So what we've been doing is we've been cracking the garage door a little bit. And these are really heavy garage doors, so nobody can like open them. And then we have our inside garage door to our house propped open a little bit, so the cat can like sneak through those two things. The problem is, in my brain, I'm like, you know what? Anything smaller than a cat can get through there, like spiders or snakes that are cold-blooded and want somewhere cold to cool off, you know, like anyway, it's not a great solution, but it is unfortunately what we've been doing. Have a good one, Beppis. I hope your leg feels good. Work is always too early. Always too early. You have a tarantula? Oh jeez. Conquers your fear of spiders. Yeah, well, they do it pretty fast, I suppose. His name's Tim. Tim the Spider. That's a good name for a spider. Spiders are the best animal? Well, you would not like to see what I do with most of the best animals then. The point of a male tarantula. I know a lot of spiders do weird stuff like eating each other and stuff, but male tarantulas don't survive their first molt as an adult. Molt. I wish I were as smart as you guys. Molt. What is a molt? Shed old feathers, hair, skin, old shell. Huh. Well, how often do they molt? Threat what enemy Karamjai? and a agile foe. This unlock a 100% taboo flavor. I'm having a hard time understanding him tonight. I think the agile foe is a tribesman.
Oh, yeah.
I think the agile foe is a tribesman.
Oh, yeah.
You keep Tim the tarantula away from Bob the bearded dragon. You keep Bob the bearded dragon away from Duke the dog. Well, now I feel like my cats have lame names because that's awesome. It's like Millie, the normal house cat. Do you know if the despawn timer of a clue scroll extends to 10 minutes if put on a table? I think that doesn't work, but I cannot verify because I have not done it. I just remember someone saying it didn't work. I think Frosty Bird said it didn't work. So I cannot give you firsthand an answer. Just secondhand. Oh, the mosquitoes. Yeah. Oh. Well, are they called probus? No, they're not. It's the drop. Mosquito. Close enough. People names the best for animals. I agree. Harold the hamster. So you have a pet that lasts like a year max, or 2 if you get the youngling instead of the one that lasts decades. Are male ones like significantly cheaper then? He's asking about a quest. Can't, maybe you can't. I could go test. I know there's a table upstairs. I'll go test real fast.
Yeah.
You cannot. Alex is the winner of this one, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you, welcome back. Mosquito. See, I don't know why I'm the one streaming if I have like negative IQ. Mosquitoes. There's separate worlds for the PvP arena. Shit, PvP arena. I think I've not tried them. I'll just tell that I have not tried. But I think it's safe. I don't think I think you load in with a different like profile, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Stupid payables, we need to run a poll on that. True. Hey Brandon, headed to bed. Have a good vacation with the family. Thank you very much. Glad you could stop by for a while. Yep, I will not be live next week because of the vacation, unless the itchy thingies on the wife's skin means we are stuck at home having a staycation instead. Then I'll probably stream. But I hope that's not the case. But for your case, for your sake, I hope it's the case. So I think we're just one seaweed away from getting a crafting level, which would be exhilarating. You thought Tim was a male. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Sorry, I'm kind of behind on the chat. He isn't male, but he insists that he identifies as male. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Mosquito. Oh, I didn't even get that, man. Alex is just like a level above me. I cannot contend. Oh, jeez. The price of males. Can't buy them, really? Maybe you can buy them from suppliers or breeders. Oh. Guess that makes sense. Oh, so buying a male one is like a taboo thing. Or selling a male one, I guess, would be a taboo thing. Because it's like selling snake oil. Should get a separate profile. That's what I thought. But I didn't. I just scrolled on the news post. I just scrolled it past everything to the in other news section. Because that's usually the stuff that affects my account. Are we still on 2? I guess we are still on 2. Typically I get, I think, around 4 or 5 clues in a stream session, so I suppose we're on rate so far. Not so taboo, it's just like someone's buying a pet they expect to live decades and then it dies after a year. They're gonna say, what happened? Unless they checked to find out. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just not a... Unless they advertise it as, this is a male.
Oh, yeah.
Give him a good send-off for the small price of a large fortune. I don't know, are tarantulas expansive? Let me see. Tarantula shopping. Let's see how much it costs on Google. I don't think any of these are actually tarantulas. Tarantula habitats. Oversized tarantula? But this is from a furniture website? I gotta look at this, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It costs $850 and it's a huge tarantula. What? Is it like a sculpture? Are these Dizzy Rock Furniture.rocks? That sounds like a very odd website. I'm gonna peace out. Maybe it's a plushie thing, I have no idea. It says oversized tarantula. It's either like a plushie thing or like meant to be like some kind of throne thing that you sit on, depending on if it was. Nah, there's no way. It has to be a plushie thing. $850 for something that's scary to death. I would pass as well. The only consolation would it would be kind of funny to also scare my wife. That's pretty much it. But I would scare myself more than her, I know. Don't you... Okay, thank you. Your next clue school drop will be a Faladaddy Stat guarantee. Oh, have the blessing of you, James Benson, a random person. Thank you, random person James Benson. I will hold you accountable. Somehow. I wonder if this guy's gonna yoink a good impling if it comes by. Is he a normie? Is he a... Yeah, the high scores have kind of been iffy recently. Just kind of takes forever for any mode that isn't Iron Man. If you're selling as a male, obviously you don't see the problem. No, it doesn't happen that way. Become too immersed in these streams, your heart drops a bit every time you see the timers go yellow. Oh man, I'm telling you. I got them down to under 1 minute yesterday while I was doing the I had to skull in order to do the skull crest, and so I had to do that on a PvP world. And I left my clue scrolls here and I ran over there to go skull on my other account. And when I got back, they were under a minute. Oh, I don't like seeing double. I don't even like seeing double-digit time, honestly. It's just too stressful. But I mean, if I do fumble these, I'm probably just gonna release a video with what I have. Probably, so, for better or worse. A drawn mine train car. Where go for use ticket? So drawn mine train car. He's talking about mine carts, I think. Mine carts? Oh, or you wouldn't be talking about the ones on current, right? Hey Jed, what's your favorite memory ever playing RuneScape? That's a good question. The one that comes to my mind as a, oh, those were good days, is in, before EOC, there's this one guy, I don't remember his name, but on YouTube he did like bot killing stuff. And there were these, so I liked killing bots whenever I could, and I enjoyed killing Ivy woodcutting bots south of Castle Wars with exploding toads. I got a dragon axe one time. I was very happy. Or like trioing DKs with my brother and our good friend. Listening to Sweet Home Alabama on repeat the entire time. Oh, I loved the range guild bot one. That was so good. I think I only got a couple of those, but they usually just had like ranging tickets, you know. Not Sir Pugger. It was someone else. I don't remember his name. Was it Castle Wars? I don't remember who it was, but he did like where a lot of bots thought, like player bots, not like bot farms, but they thought that they were safe running these scripts, but like they didn't realize that like they could misclick on an NPC or something like that. Or in the case of the exploding toads, if you just explode enough of those toads that you fill up with the bellows, they'll eventually die. But then they got smart and started putting on Ring of Lives. You got a Robin off one? Ayo, there you go. I also did Broodoo victims to kill runecrafting bots. That was good. Trying to remember if any other ones. Those are the main ones. Of course, sometimes you could trick some green dragon bots into sculling on you by like logging in at the right time or something weird. Yeah, those are good times. I definitely remember that stuff. Another good memory was after the trade restrictions, they would transfer via the party room for hours making meals. Oh, or I also, well, kind of enjoyed the 76k tricking and 26k tricking. Like you just see like dragon claws on the ground. You're like, what? And I did a lot of like anti-rushing as well in the wilderness. Good times, good times. Hey Goldman, what's something that made me happy today? Let me think. Something that made me happy today. Happy. What is happy? Oh, actually, I was really it was very very fun coming home today because my little girl who just turned 1, she's such a happy young girl that she always beams at me when I came home, and today she was especially beamy. And then you just hold her and she rests her head on your shoulder and you're like, oh, I love this little nugget. That was probably my favorite part of the day. Oh, and we did go to, it was actually really fun. Usually I hate shopping because I'm the one that's in charge of us not going bankrupt. But we went to Dollar Tree where everything is like $1.25 or something. And we just bought loads of stuff for like the car, the long car ride to Minnesota. So my son just enjoyed that so much. We're like, okay, you can pick out 5 little digger toys to play with in the car, and he was just like a kid on Christmas morning. It was awesome. So those are my 2 favorite parts of today. You remember when every RuneScape YouTube video's background song was Bring Me to Life by Evanescence? That song is unironically a banger. But yes, that was used by everybody, wasn't it? I remember back in the day the old PK videos. I wouldn't really watch the PK ones, but just like the anti-rushing, these guys are bad guys, but I killed them for all of their money stuff. I anti-lured these guys. Stuff like that. Oh, no. You pathed wrong, you dummy. Okay, you saw that. Okay. If that was a doable step, would I keep it? Anyway. You found the weirdest bot farm 2 days ago? Almost every single server was filled on every single Tithe farm room. With the same looking NPCs. I don't understand what they were doing in there. Yeah, I guess what is even profitable in there? I guess could they make like Mines of Samarak, I guess? I don't know. Count ruin, full reset, let's go. Alright. Faladaddy will be the new account's name. Which actually I'm wondering if my PvP hardcore that I retired ever dies. His name is Buzz right now, like he has the name BUZ. Would I transfer the name or would I want to keep Faladaddy on this account? I don't know. I have to think about it. Because Buzz is like just an awesome name to have, but Faladaddy is like, it is what this account is, you know? It is the father of Falador. Your youngest niece is 9 months old. Oh yeah, that's a fun age. Anytime after 6 months is generally pretty fun. Hey, gold ore. We also need loads of those. So getting those is always swell. Grape seeds? Yeah, probably grape seeds. Something like that. Because none of the outfit is tradable. Auto weed? I don't know. seed box? Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they were trying to level up their farming so they can make money through farming another way. That's a possibility. Faladaddy has become a symbol of the account. Never change it. That's kind of what I think too. Even though it would just be awesome to be just Buzz. But I mean, I already am just Buzz, just not this account, you know? What would be cool is if I could get Buzz with 2 Z's, but I feel like there's no way that'll ever become available. Yeah. How many Z's until it becomes available? What's my max hit? 14. I think it'll be there for a while, but we will see. Does my wife call me Faladaddy? No, she does not. I passed all my names by her before I chose it. I was trying to pick what I was going to change it to. And she did not like Faladaddy because she thought that the Fala part of Faladaddy sounded like phallic. Like the male reproductive hormone, or not hormone, part, and so she thought it didn't sound appropriate. But I went with it anyway, so phallic daddy, yeah. Anyway, they do it for easy farming, so they can buy herbs. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe. Rest in peace, your wallet. Did something happen? Oh no. I remember one time I went on one of the, what are those called? Not merry-go-rounds, but like the things where you get on and you spin it. And I went one of those at the park, and my wallet slipped out, and I didn't realize until I got back to the car and it was like pitch dark. I was horrified that I had lost my identity and everything. Gives Falador a whole new meaning. Yeah. Oh, that's why I have the notifications on. Dear goodness. I was not thinking about my clue scrolls at all. That was horrifying. How do I balance RuneScape and being a dad? Well, I'm pretty lucky that my job is a desk job, so I get a lot of time to, like, a lot of my job is thinking and then typing, and so during that thinking portion I can just kind of mindlessly like tap with my finger on mobile. So I get a lot of mobile time. So that's one way that and then after work, I come home and it is family and kids time until they go to sleep. And then after that, it's either me time, which is usually RuneScape, or me and wife time, which is usually watching something or hanging out or something. And then weekends is pretty much all kids until they're asleep. So yeah, pretty much any time that my kids are available and I'm available, I spend time with them, doing stuff. Otherwise, I'll be doing stuff around the house or mowing or doing RuneScape. So that's kind of how I try to balance it. It's always really hard to balance work and play though, so you know. Gotta find the right balance for you, of course. Does any of your work partners know about your RuneScape/YouTube career? One of my coworkers knows I play RuneScape, and that's about it. But he doesn't play, so it doesn't really make much difference. Oh, hey, use star physics maybe? Possibly? But yeah, I mean, I feel, oh, apparently not. Falador, smiley face. What was I talking about? Oh, I feel like that the more people in my real life that know that I make YouTube videos or something, or know about the account would, like, you know, there'd be a higher chance that I would get doxxed at some point, which I don't want that to happen to my family. So like, I just don't broadcast it. That builds progress on YouTube and Buzz Artists. Hard work doesn't even get farming experience. True, it's a waste out there. Let me tell you, today I was putting up these what are they called? There's some like pest deterrent stuff that's supposed to flash and like get raccoons away from the garden, and the screw that they gave me was like complete garbage. The head broke off, and then when I tried to get the threads out using vice grips, it broke in half like 3 more times, and I'm like, how can a company get away with selling this? Anyway, that's my yard work frustration for the day. Hey goth guy, welcome back. It's always great to see familiar faces. It's always great. Remember to tell him that you're live right now. Oh, I could tell him, but if he really will check it out, then he'll see that I'm live. But if he shows up in the stream, hi Starman RPG. You're at 35% almost. I do wish that they would change this so that the percent would show regardless of where you're hovering. I feel like that's too easy of a change to suggest. They want more complicated suggestions. I think we're 848, I guess. People kept taking my my implings on the worlds I was on. People were a little too excited about the Falador life. You agree? Thought had the same thought earlier today when catching salamanders. Oh, it's the worst on mobile. I don't know. Like there's like 3 little tiny pixels. Like I've gotten pretty trained at hitting them, but every once in a while you miss it and then you like sprint off into the distance because it's like an actual tap on mobile. Well, I bet Costrello or Coffee Cake wish they had that one. Sorry, friends. What's the guard count since the last doable clue? Let me see. I'm trying to remember how I figured that out. I have to keep figuring it out. So I guess to figure that out, I'll have to do... Sorry, I can figure this out. I'll just have to neglect you guys for a little bit. I'll do it by this. Not 548. I believe it was 484. Let me double check. Yes, 484. Period 1 month. Okay, I got the last one. Let me look at the calendar. I believe I got it on the 28th, the morning of the 28th, right away. Okay, so that's how much defense experience I had when I got it. 3-7, what was that? 2-9. 6-5-2, 2 minus that much experience divided by 88. Alright, we have killed, oh, we are dry. We have killed 10,860. And I should, in theory, get a doable step every 10,000. Did I have a good holiday weekend? I did have a great holiday weekend. I always love the 4th of July. It's just, I always love the fireworks shows where you get like they explode and you like feel it in your chest. Makes me feel alive. I guess I'm being crashed. Or not. I don't know. Am I being crashed? Like and subscribe. I really like getting to light off fireworks. That's also just something that I've enjoyed since I was a kid. Although it has changed since I was a kid. When I was a kid, I would always do the tanks, and then I would try to get like I would get, what are they called? Oh, I would get the ground blooms and I'd light them inside the tanks. And my goal was always to light the tanks on fire and have a massive fire of fireworks. But now I have to be mature and stuff. These people littering. I was so confused what happened with my clue right there. Anyway, must admit, you never play a mobile. You just hate looking at such a small screen. Yeah, mobile, it feels like a different game. Not gonna lie. Like if you get used to it, then it's not that bad. But if you are used to PC and you like pretty much only play on PC, it feels like you can't do anything on mobile, except like Fletch Darks. Are you gonna make some Pearl Bolts E? Well, I have plenty of the Iron Bolts to do so, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can get pearls. Can I? Can you get them from Mystery Box, maybe? Let me look. From oysters. But where do you get oysters? Yeah, I don't think I can get oyster pearls anyway. Not that I know of. You don't like them yourself, mostly because PTSD and so much triggers. You're okay with TV fireworks and that's it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Wow, that is a lot of broad bolts. Did you mean to drop all of those broad bolts, sir? Ma'am? I definitely understand why people do not like fireworks. So I cannot blame you. Also like the ones that have like whistles. I don't really understand the point of those. I mean, like, I understand the point. The whole point is to mimic the sounds of war, but like in a civilian setting, I don't really understand the point of those sounds. They're just quite annoying. Coke or Pepsi? So that's a great question. If I had to pick between those two, I would say it's usually a toss-up between those two. I would probably say Pepsi a little bit more often than Coke, but it kind of just depends on the mood. But the one that I would usually get is Dr. Pepper, which I don't think is either of those. But recently it's been home-brewed Sun Tea. I just finished one of my... This guy. Are you gonna get it? Oh, he's probably Group Ironman. Anyone? 484. Somebody. This lady is dropping all of her jewelry. Pepsi's better soda. Coke's better advertising. I guess I don't really know much about Pepsi's advertising, so they must not be doing a great job. I remember hearing once, I don't know if it's factual, but I remember hearing that Pepsi was made in a time where like refrigerators were more like a mainstay, you know? So like Coke is made more to be tolerable when it is warm, and Pepsi is meant to be always cold. So like a warm Pepsi will always be worse than a cold Coke, or a warm Coke, you know? Dropping 1 million gold pieces after Daddy announces this. Let me just bring over my other account. Good luck, 484. Anyone trusts this woman? I'm gonna bank, so we'll see. I think it probably wouldn't be available yet. RC Cola? I think RC Cola is good. I think. I'm trying to remember exactly what that's like. Do you think Pepsi's can is more appealing? Yeah, it does look better. Well, also, if you're talking Pepsi, like, technically Mountain Dew is Pepsi. Sometimes, yes, I throw Mountain Dew in there too. Sometimes it's just you want a Mountain Dew flavor. People are here. A person. This person was here earlier. They said something. Let me look. They said, "I love you, Daddy." Well. Well. Anybody? Just walking away. I think that's how much, I don't know if that's... Anybody? I don't think it'll show a larger stack than that. I'm not sure. Is anyone gonna pick this up? Rovy Spade is a great name. No one took it. No 1 mil for you, Sag. Pepsi consistently wins blind taste tests, even with people who say they like Coke more. I feel like they're like distinct enough that I could tell them apart, but sorry everybody. I'm a phony. Didn't want it to despawn. Better you have it than nobody have it. Look at this feller. Wow. That is such a long oblong. And it's so rare too. That's it. That's awesome. Welcome to the party, 33K. here just in case she drops another mill. Are you allowed to get a Phoenix crossbow? Well, I feel like if I were allowed to, there would be some dissension amongst viewers, because Limport got one, and then he just kept it in the bank and said he won't use it. Verf got one, put it in the bank, said he won't use it. And if I got one, and I just used it. I don't know. I feel like there's a precedent that you shouldn't use it, even if you get it. Because you can't really control if you get it, because it's just someone uses it on you. But the understanding is that you don't use it. Even though you didn't go out of the chunk, it just feels wrong. I don't know. Those guards, the guards can take the coins, just you wait. True. Let me tell you, they have quite a bit collectively. I've plundered quite a bit of it myself. You better not eat that filthy border cake. True. How much is Alk for? 42 GP, not bad. Was it actually 1 mil? Thanks, King. Enjoy the M. Well, that's fast. Fast money maker. Didn't say use it. Well, yeah, that's true, you didn't. My mind goes to dark places. Using it. Oh. Bank is gone. Oh no. I hear it this time. Thanks for the coffee, Matthew J. Sussner. Matthew J. Sussner. That's very generous. I will enjoy the coffee very much. As always, it's always appreciated when people pitch in to support. So thank you. And we got a brief crab rave as well, so awesome. Thank you, Matthew. Saw yourself on the corner. Oh, you just ran into... You're that star, There's a... Oh, jeez, I pulled up something wrong. Star something. Starman RPG, yes. Yes, welcome, welcome. People said I should tell you that I'm live right now, but you figured it out. I hope you give this series a watch and let me know what you think. But we are a little dry on a video because we've been grinding out the medium casket. Takes a hot minute. Hey, try. I appreciate your help on the two take oaks comment there. That was very nice. And you did also request the spreadsheet, which I don't think I responded to you directly, but there is a link in the description of the stream if you want to check that out. Missed the original OneChunk, man. Yeah, I never watched much of... I didn't see any chunk stuff until Limport, which I'm excited for his video tomorrow. Would it even be useful to use the referring to the Phoenix crossbow? I think you're referring to the Phoenix crossbow. Well, it would be useful in the sense that I have like loads of ammunition. But I think that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if that's what you're referencing. I can't, yeah, true. If I make an ult, I can definitely make sure I get it. I can't make sure that I don't get it though. Vanilla or chocolate ice cream? Alright, you're hitting me with some hard questions here, but this one is particularly easy. Everything I get always is vanilla. Always. Like, as a kid, I was like, give me anything and put as many toppings on it as possible. And, ooh, man. Guys. But as I aged, I realized I just like vanilla ice cream. So it's always vanilla. Is this person gonna get it? Ran to pick it up. Smart move. Oliver. Oh, is that Oliver here? Oh my, okay. Oh my gosh, I saw the red text and I was like, did I just get a pet? Oh, I guess I can control if I get it, because I can just not pick it up, I suppose. Oh my gosh, that got my heart rate going so fast. That's embarrassing. Oh, you're getting on my beautiful medium blue scroll. Sorry. Oh, you're okay, Oliver. What happened to my impling though? If anyone has other cool chunk playthroughs, I'm open to hearing about them too. Yeah, there's quite a few chunk playthroughs on my channel showcase on my YouTube channel. If you take a look there, there's like some extreme ones and some vanilla ones, and you can check them out too. I think Bowser will be returning soon, so if you haven't seen him, he's a good watch for sure. He escaped this chunk significantly faster than me, but sometimes unlocking chunks is fun. Neither. Graham Slam Phillies ice cream. That sounds pretty good. Oh, and like salted crack caramel ice cream. That's also solid. Oh, really? You can just pick them up and then give them to me? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Can I hand them off to you? Let me see. I did not know it was that easy. He went out of the way. Yeah. That's what I heard. That's what he said on his Discord. He said video tomorrow on the 8th. So I'm hoping he wasn't pulling our leg. Weapon store key too. Jeez. He's been streaming? Has Limpert been streaming? Or am I crazy? I'm not. Daryl, who are you talking about? Sorry, I get lost in chat sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I should probably log off my my lure because I'm getting all sort of turned around. Alright, I'm just gonna. I'll just log on if there's a good impling. Okay, now I'll stop neglecting chat. I apologize. The Phoenix crossbow was what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Who's the luckiest chunker? Huh. Well, I guess I don't know entirely. You know, actually, is that in a video yet? No. I don't want to spoil anything, but Frosty's had some good luck. Let me see. Verifus had some good pet luck. I don't remember if that's in his video, but Frosty's pretty lucky with that one thing. I wouldn't say that Limpert was lucky with KQ. I'd say he wasn't unlucky, you know. Yeah, I can't really say Verif is lucky in general because of his Dark Claw luck. Let me look at my showcase. I want to see who I'm forgetting. I know I'm forgetting some people. Where is my channel? Broski. Slay Brother is definitely feast or famine with his luck. I'll admit that. Yeah. I'm not sure other than that. Vanilla Life. Yep, for sure. Hey John. Welcome back to the stream here. We're still hunting the 4th medium clue. Well, the 4th doable one. Which actually tonight we're not getting that lucky. Am I still on? I'm still on 2. Still just two clue drops tonight. Not very lucky at all. Does Buzz thought he got the pet guard? I mean, I can't defend myself much there, but like, wouldn't a pet guard be cool? Just make him like super small, like 1 in a million chance. I think it'd be cool if they did that for any NPC, like 1 in a million, just a tiny little 1/10 size NPC that follows you. I think that'd be cool, but yeah, that'd be a lot of dev work probably. Does Coffee Cake hang around a lot? Met him ages ago, but haven't talked to him in forever. He's I think usually he's here at like every other stream probably. Kind of just depends. I know he's having a kid pretty soon, so he said he'd be taking a bit of a step back from making videos and stuff, so probably less often now. But of course we're happy for him. What world am I usually running on? So usually I'm either on 377 or 354, whichever is lower population. But if people are taking my implings, I just go to whatever US world is relatively low population. Because usually the less people that run by me, the less people will be like, what the heck are you wearing, dude? And I have to explain. So that's the reasoning there. There should be a guard, Falador guard pet. I agree. The size of a doll and his medium health is too big for his head. That'd be awesome. Like his head remains the same size and the rest of his body is downsized 10 times. Hey, David Rivera. I hope I get a doable clue soon, too. I have... Someone asked, and I did the math, and I am actually over drop rate for the 4th one already, so... It is what it is. But I'm okay if this one takes a while, if the 5th one is very fast. Because juggling 4 does not sound super, super pleasurable. Anyone know how to get marks of grace between 80 and 90 agility? You're about to hit 80 and you still need staminas for bossing. You can do... Well, at 80, that's when you like kind of should stop doing the cami course, right? Well, you could do Fremnik. I don't know if that's great for marks. I think you could also do Faladimmadome, but I don't know if that's great either. Yeah, I don't know. He's in the Discord. I think he made with Tile Boys. Oh, I see the coffee cake, I think you're saying. I think. Do I just have to rush 90 for Artie? Yeah, maybe. That might be the move. If you can Summer Pie, that might be good too. But you'd need quite a few Summer Pies, probably. Honestly, Limpwurts had good luck besides, you know, the obvious. Yeah, I mean, not bad luck for sure. Oh, please, please, please. Yeah. I'll take it. I am going to be going for 5 this time. I just can't imagine recovering swiftly from the the failure of having 4. Is this Frogman trying to trade me? It's not like Verfstark Claw luck hurts him in any way. Yeah, it's true. You're trying to trade me. Okay, I'm staying still. Very still. Think of a bow. We have a little over 2 minutes. What is happening? I am an Iron Man, so if you're trying to trade me... Relic, of course. Well, might be the way too. Oh, just you wait. The clue scrolls cannot wait. Oh, okay. Okay, now I see why you said stand still. I will stand still once more. Mushroom Prince. Thank you, Sir Plet, for the bond. That's very generous. Thank you very much, Frogman. I should give him a bow. Oh, he's giving me another one. Well, thank you again, Sir Plet. Well, my inventory is full. Let me refresh my tab. Thank you very much. Is that actually a teleport? I did not know that was a teleport. I've never met such a generous frog. Usually they just come asking for me to kiss them. Oh, I should have kissed him. What am I doing? If you would like a kiss, you may come back. I will kiss thee. Young frog. Kiss you later. Oh, is that you, Dennis? Oh, that makes sense. Pletner, yeah. Sir Plet. Of course. How did I not connect that? I think it's usually because I see Dennis and I just think of you as Dennis instead of Dennis Pletner. I need to grab this essence implement. Maybe. Darn it. Alright, calling out the big boy. Why are there 2 Dracs on stream? I don't know. Well, I've never done the Relica course with the boots. Maybe it's not bad. I just feel like that course doesn't flow as well. Like the Kami course just feels good to do, you know? I guess the Paul Nivenich doesn't feel great either. I don't know. I don't think it's very quantifiable what I'm saying there, but 44 mil bank. Yeah, it's getting pretty hefty, and I don't really know what it's all coming from these days. Well, I guess it's probably all the body talismans. Your old account apparently had some spare bond laying around. Finally found use for him. Well, that's very generous. Again, Dennis. Pletner. You don't play on Sir Plet anymore anyhow? Oh, did you have to use a bond to bond up your account to come find me? That would be tragic. That awkward moment when a Falador West chunk locked account has a bigger current bank than you. Well, yeah, it's a little awkward. But I mean, a lot of my bank is like useless wealth. But it is pretty, yeah, it's getting pretty high. Nothing compared to Limports or Verfs though. They got some hefty banks. I do wish, in a sense, I wish that I had to kill more drunken man, because I just love seeing the herb tab get bigger. Hey Casey, glad you're enjoying the series. Sorry that it's kind of at a halt for a sec. Just not getting super lucky with the medium steps. When I get 5 of them, I'll have a casket for the next video. So other than that, I've got enough clips. So just whenever Jagex says they want a video, we will do that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Brian, love the videos and streams. Keep it up. Thanks. That's very, very nice. It's always good to hear that stuff. Keeps my not that my motivation is waning at all, but it does you know, it gives some other perspective other than my own. Because I usually just enjoy it for doing it, not for the seeing. I'm trying to say something profound, but I just like impacting you guys positively. That's what I'm trying to say. So the shield thingy was a Runefest shield amount. See, I'm not smart enough. I told you guys already. Negative IQ. True, I do have an 11k cash stack. That's very liquid right there. That's You claim 7 days. Oh, from the Twitch Prime. Okay. See, that is. Here, let me show you what that is. 5 head. Favorite alcoholic beverage. So, I generally alcohol gives me headaches, unfortunately. So I will only drink it if it tastes pretty good, or I don't have to drink much of it. So what I choose to drink is I choose to drink very sweet, full red wine. I love Concord wine. That's pretty much all that I drink, like, casually. Like, if I had to pick between say, drinking a can of beer or taking a shot of hard liquor. I would rather take the shot because I wouldn't have to drink stuff that tastes horrible for very long. You know? Because I just don't really enjoy beers or anything like that. Or like a dry wine. I hate dry wine. It hurts my mouth to drink them. So that's the unfortunate or fortunate, I don't know, alcohol stance. Has the goals for the chunk changed at all since the last video? I don't think so. The only rule that is, well, not rule, but goal. Yeah, you said goal. The only goal that's kind of in flux is the tangle route. It is the most extreme of the goals, and there's no real reason to exclude that goal until I've done the 88 farming that I need to. But if I don't have it by 88 farming, then we'll have to reevaluate, because that is an absolutely insane goal. But I really don't want to drop it. It would be great if I didn't have to, but I do realize that it is a very hefty goal with my current chunk map here. How does one claim 7 days from Twitch Prime? I don't really know. Time for you to go to sleep, Dennis Pletner. Have a great night. Yep, you too, Dennis. Thanks for the bonds, and welcome to the Initiate tier and hanging out tonight. Yep, it's been fun. Probably don't look for a stream next week, but probably the next Monday, which would probably be on the 18th. That's when I would be back from my vacation. I'm still trying to do Monday and Thursday streams.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You got a glass of whiskey in front of you. My man. I've actually never had whiskey, but someday. I'm sure it'll cross my lips someday. And I think also in general, my wife likes alcohol a little bit more than me. So usually if we have the choice, if we're like at an event, I'm usually the designated driver so she can enjoy her night, you know. So doesn't hurt me too much, but yeah. Stats. Yes. You can't sleep till I get my next clue. Like, man, it has taken a hot minute. Sorry, I'll show my stats again in a sec. Let me just refresh these. Okay, here you go. Of course, you can also pause the video and take a look. That's one nice thing about YouTube over Twitch, is you can't just pause a video, pause a live stream on Twitch. You know how I do it? You went to Falador guards for mediums, didn't get one in 200 kills, and I had to leave. I mean, sometimes you just forget, or at least I just kind of forget about what I know my job is to kill guards, and then I see one, I'm like, oh nice, a clue scroll. That's a way of making progress, right? Pick it up, look at it, not the step I need. Actually, I'm at the exact same spot. But the iron ore is very helpful, so really, since there's two things that I care about, the iron ore and the clue scrolls, I get things that motivate me much more often. So it's more like a 1 out of 64 things. Like every 64 guards I'll be happy. So it's, you know, hey. You've had whiskey in Fallout 3? I played Fallout 4 briefly. I watched E3 before that, and they convinced me I should buy Fallout 4, and then I logged like maybe 1 hour. Didn't play it. Because I have RuneScape gains to make. What am I doing playing another game? That was a while ago, though. Are there more legs in the world or eyes? If you're talking about human, then I have no idea. If you're talking about in general, well, there's a lot of spiders. Yeah, but they have a lot of legs and eyes. I'd say in general legs in the world. Unless you're talking about strictly humans, then I have no idea. How many... Huh. I don't know. 6 stats, thanks. Sure thing, thanks for the compliment. We just hit, last night I got a defense and hit points level, which put me over 1125 total, which is starting to feel pretty high, not gonna lie. I feel like by the time I get out of this chunk, I'll be well over 1200 though. Twitch has the stat bar on the left side now. Oh, did not know that. Do you get all your clues back when you log out? Yes. The despawn. Sorry, I'm kind of behind on comments, but the despawn is linked to your character being logged in rather than to the world being online like it used to be. So the despawns only go down when I'm logged in. So I can just log off and expect to log in anytime and the clues will still be there. Which is great for specifically this one use case of clue juggling. The Faladimmadome. Oh, here you go, James. Okay. Alright. No need to even really look at it, right? It's just joining the crew. Okay, I'll go take a look in a sec. But I need to say 3. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's okay. Legs because we mass produced. Oh, tables. I see. True. Are they living? What about the fish? Oh, true, but fish. Yeah. This is complicated. Oh dear. I was doing like A plus B times X, and there was like an equation with the whole alphabet in it that I was ignoring, you know. There's an earthen plane. Insects way outnumber everything else. Don't have 6 legs, 2 to 5 eyes. See, y'all are smart. Sorry, I'm like way behind on comments. Trying to. Oh, hey, we got 4 right after. Oh, there's the barbarian key. If there are any Supreme accounts in Barbarian Village. What happened to my inplaying? There he is. Okay, jeez. Going into this, what levels did I expect? That's a good question. I mean, just getting the levels that I need. See, going into it, I didn't even think about lamping smithing at all. which would mean a lot less combat. So I didn't really expect as much combat in this chunk. But then I realized that I could definitely lamp that, and then I kind of unlock smithing, which is fine. But yeah, I imagine definitely 99 woodcutting, at least 88 farming, you know. I didn't think much about hunter past like the steel axe maybe. So I didn't, because I didn't really think about protecting trees, which is important. So I'd say already I was probably thinking ending up somewhere around the level that I am now. But yeah, the extra combat has added in a lot of total levels. Although I could have gotten a lot less lucky on the Rocky. I would have been quite a few more levels too. Have you ever had a nightmare about your clues despawning? Nightmare? No, but every single time that like on mobile, I don't have these nice fancy highlights. So like this, like if I go like this on mobile, first of all, I would only see one clue. But if you went here, I would just see two, and I'd be like, oh no, I lost one, didn't I? Then I have to turn the screen. Oh, okay, I got it. So my heart rate goes up quite frequently. Also, every time I log in, I'm horrified that I logged out incorrectly and that they despawned. So it's less like subconscious nightmares and more living the nightmare every single time I log in. Wheels, because things in nature can be considered wheels, but doors have to be made. Oh wait, did he say another question? No? Oh, I need to say 4, don't I? Compound eye is 1 eye. If you catch each eye in a compound.
Oh, yeah.
Expect worms of various sorts to outnumber that, but I don't think many of those have eyes. Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, think of all the centipedes and millipedes, though. Like, those have loads of legs. I don't think they have that many eyes. It'd be a tough race. Not the 1 mil drop would secure the blessing. Anyways, good. Oh, yep. Good night. Good night, James. Thanks for coming and hanging out, both in the stream and in the game. And I'm sure that who was it that got it? 33K really appreciates your 1 mil.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, have a great night. Spotted a dragon imp the other day on a herb run, but didn't have the hunter level to barehand it. That's always tragic. And then, like, if you're close enough, do you have the level to like boost to catch it, or you have the level to get it with a jar? You have to run back to the bank, and then you come back and you're hoping nobody's found it, or it hasn't despawned. Plenty not stressful time. It'd be cool to catch dragon implings on this account someday. That'd be 1 out of 19 chance at a magic seed, which would be huge. But I don't think dragon implings would be very common. You had a nightmare last night wherein you took your barrows to revs for some reason. Yeah. And scolded, you guess, because you lost it. Oh no. That doesn't sound very fun. You like forget about it and you skull for like the better drop rates at revs. And then you just kiss everything goodbye. Oh, I see. I don't know enough about compound eyes, but judging by your love of spiders and the talk of compound eyes, I feel like you're well versed in this topic. You're working on a top secret Ultimate Ironman level 15, 99 per skiller. That sounds awesome. The amount of dragons you need. How would you... Oh, the dragon implings you need. That sounds awesome. I guess you could also use... Well, no, you can't really use the... Yeah, it doesn't really work to use anything on Fossil Island. Any of that, like, weird fossil stuff doesn't really work. I know it's like hard to get the different components and stuff that you need, like the different minerals or whatever. And I don't even know if you can get there very easily because you have to do dig site, and to do that you have to have done druidic ritual. Well, maybe you could do it. I'm not sure. But I don't know of a better way to train other than dragon imps. And the altar. That account does sound awesome though. But you do have old school RuneScape dreams, you assume? Well, yeah, I think everybody does. I very rarely remember my dreams, let alone what happens in the dreams. I just I wake up and I'm like, huh. I hope whatever happened doesn't happen in real life. Or, man, I'm happy this morning. But the best dreams are when you're in that lucid state of kind of awakeness, kind of not awakeness, and so your creativity takes over. I remember those ones because, I'm kind of coming up with it. Anyway. It was even one of those dreams where you wake up and you're still in a dream. You're like, oh, thank God, it wasn't just a dream. I still have my armor. And then logged in and it was gone. That sounds torturous for sure. Wild, I've gotten 1 million per experience with just normal bones. Yeah, it is kind of wild when you take a little zoom out view. It's a lot of bones for sure. 100,000, 200,000, something. Well, probably about 2,500. Sorry, probably 250,000 bones. Probably, something like that. Yeah, something like that. How do I train farming right now? Yeah, I've been training it entirely. Well, I don't really rake much anymore, which I probably could, but raking during juggling just isn't very fun. But so yeah, I would cut for nests, and I hope that I get tree nests rather than fruit tree nests, and I hope they don't die when I plant them. That's pretty much it. Which is why I have 95 wood cutting and only 59 farming. I do have quite a few U and magic seeds in the bank though, but they would get me to 64 or 65, something like that. It says on the spreadsheet, but I'm not using those until I get the cactus spines from nature implings to ensure that they do not die. I think I have 19 or 20 U's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You can get to Fossil Island and the fossils can add a lot. Oh, that's great. I remember I tried doing the Fossil Island stuff on my Like when I did PvP hardcore, I played as a skiller for a really long time. Well, semi-skiller, you know, like really low level. And I couldn't really find a way to like do all that stuff very well. Get any prayer experience from Fossil Island, but I assume there's got to be a way.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can get fossils from Silicepts, chopping those, and then I don't know how to get like the phosphate and stuff like that without doing combat. I don't really know. But at level 3 so I can get into Fossil Island? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, in order to get there, you have to have done Druidic Ritual, and you kind of have to kill a bear. Which I don't know how you would... Like, I guess... You could probably get it without hitting level 4, but can you do it without hitting level 2 magic and stuff? I don't know. To answer my brother's question, who is listening, you cannot put untradeable items on tables, as we discovered earlier this live stream. Can get a bunch of prayer from those, but Dragon Imps at Wildy Altar is most experienced. You're planning. Ah, gotcha. Lucid dreaming is bomb. Yeah, it's an interesting state for sure. And then someone nudges you and you're like, come on. I was living life kind of a little bit. Oh, Herbivore is great. I love Herbivore. That's great for skillers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, soon they'll be adding that dynamite too, which should help. Volcanic mine. Oh, well. Should have done that on my account then. I mean, it worked out. I was just like planning my combat rush, and I was trying to find out how to get prayer experience fast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know if a level 3 can do it? I don't know. Desperately need the next vid. You got this. I'm trying, Jared. I'm trying. The guard KC total based off of the body talismans is around 153,000 right now. And since the last clue scroll, we've killed between 10 and 11,000, closer to 11. Yeah, we're getting a little dry. It's not actually horribly dry for this one. It's about a 1 out of 10,000 for any doable step. Or no, yeah, for any doable step, because there's 2 of them. And so we're just over dry again. It was fun being not dry for a while, but we are once again dry. So it is what it is. You can also do the below Ice Mountain fishing cooking prayer thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've never done that. That quest's there, because I've been stuck here. And I don't think that was out when I did my PvP hardcore. Anyway. So I do have some unfortunate news for all y'all. My wifey says that she is not feeling great and would appreciate it if I ended the stream a little bit early, so I will I will go ahead and do that. How many did we get? We got 4 clues tonight, which it's not the greatest, not horrible though. So, yep. So next week I'm planning on taking a vacation to Minnesota. So I probably, assuming we're all feeling okay, I'll be doing that. Otherwise, I'll be staying home and might stream, but probably headed to Minnesota for the week. So I won't be streaming on Monday or Thursday of next week, but you could look for the my calendar won't open. Why won't you open? Okay, it's whatever the next Monday is. The 18th. So yeah, look for the stream on the 18th. I'll probably have a notification, a reminder out again, but we'll just see. So hopefully we get the clue scrolls coming in hot and heavy now. So let me find the wave. Okay, everybody, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.